everybody.
Hi.
Welcome back. I feel like that's how I start every one of these vlogs. Hi. So what are we going to talk about on this one, Eddie?
We're going to talk about Photopass and Memory Maker.
Yes, so there's the Photopass photographers in the parks, and then you can purchase something called the Memory Maker. So did you want me to explain that, or do you want to explain, or what would you like to do? I don't want to
Well, I guess
dominate the conversation.
Like usual.
Yeah.
I guess, they got the Photopass people everywhere who can take pictures like this.
Aww.
That doesn't look too bad there, huh?
Yeah.
As you're going through the parks.
What was in the back there? That is one of the most amazing rides there.
Tower of Terror.
Tower of Terror.
But so if it's like a picture you want, you tap your
Magic band.
I don't have one, I'm just...
Well, they take the picture and then
you do the magic band and it gets saved.
It gets sent to your account. Yeah.
Account. There you go.
Your Photopass account.
So it's cool stuff like that, and then every once in a while they'll tell you to do like a certain different pose.
There's they'll have you do something like put your hand up or look surprised, and then you'll find out later they put in a little something. See there, Tinkerbell, right? Is that Tinkerbell?
And we're looking all surprised because Tinkerbell's in your hand.
Yeah, so she told me to put my hand out and then to have like a look of surprise, and we had no idea what it was going to be, but later on when the picture was available on our account, we saw they put a magic shot in there. They put a little Tinkerbell in there.
Or maybe sometimes at Epcot, you've been drinking around the world a little too much and you wander off from the rest of your group,
Didn't
family,
even know he was
party,
gone. And that's sad.
and you go off and someone puts a little chip in your hand. Can you see him okay?
Yeah.
And I'm like, what? I'm all sweaty and there's a chipped cup in my hand.
You didn't know what it was until later.
Well, no.
And when I was looking through the account later that evening, and I thought, when did you get these done? I don't remember that. And then I don't know if, like this one, I can't remember now if they put this on or because you can add like things around your pictures.
Borders.
Yeah, borders, thank you. I don't know if you see the little sparklies, like the little pixie dust that I put there. I'm trying to see if I can find, I did that pixie dust thing a lot. I did put like some pixie dust, but there's like this little border down here for our picture with Ariel. Or I put this border down here with, again, the pixie dust, lots of pixie dust. But you're in Walt Disney World. And then now they have the Photopass photographers that are standing at just kind of the places that, you want to get those memorable shots, like here in front of the castle. And then they also have photos that you can take on the ride. So some of the ride photos, you have to go up at the end, at the end of the ride, you exit, and usually there's a gift shop there. And you'll look at a screen, there's a bunch of TV screens, and you'll see where they've got all kinds of different ones. You have to look for your specific picture, and then you tap it with your magic band, and that'll go to your account. Or how the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train is. Oh.
See? Tower of Terror?
Yes. And we had to go and look at all the different ones because there's multiple rides going on at once, and
even if you miss it, if you go to the front desk, because we had one that we just missed it. We didn't get there in time. And we really wanted our picture, as usual. Mm-hmm. We went to the front desk in the gift shop area. And they were able to find us and get it on our account. Yeah,
so, or like I was getting ready to say about the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, that there's no place for you to tap it, because there's no gift shop when you leave the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. There's no place set up for the pictures. So I double checked when I went to Town Hall when we were leaving to verify that, so it's this crazy magical thing that your magic band, you're wearing it. It's kind of creepy in a way, but it picks up on that and it knows where to send the picture.
But so does Tower of Terror in a way, remember? It sent us videos of us falling.
Yes, so there's videos and pictures. That's kind of newer. So then there's, so basically that's Photopass. So you can log into an account. Let's see, you can log into their website, mydisneyphotopass.com. And you can, put pictures and things on, mugs or calendars or mouse pads, that kind of typical thing. And you can also go in there and, like I said, put borders on and fancify up your pictures, add little fun things on there, or you don't have to. But if you purchase the memory maker ahead of time, and you can also purchase it once you get to the park, but of course they raise the price when you're within a week of your vacation or something like that. Definitely when you're there, say, oh, I didn't know about this, or oh, I changed my mind, I want to get it. Of course, they're going to raise the price. It's a little pricey to begin with. I want to say it's at least $150.
That's what I thought it was.
But I think they're raising the price. I think I heard that. But we're already locked into our price. We're already paid for. But in future trips, I'm sure it'll rise. But basically what that does is that you get all the pictures that they took. And again, you can go into and I can't remember if you have a certain amount of time. I think you do only have a certain amount of time to go in and edit your pictures if you want to add borders, if you want to do things with it. I can't remember for sure if you can extend that or not. I'm sure at a cost. But for that $150 or whatever you spend to have the memory maker, you get all the pictures they took of you on a disc CD that you have the rights to always duplicate and make,
so you can make
many copies as you want.
Yeah, send them to family members.
Yeah, make
Christmas cards,
scrapbooking albums. Yeah, exactly. They're your property at that point, and you can use the photo and take it to your local Walgreens and make Christmas cards that way or whatever.
And see, and when you do the memory maker thing, they throw in cool photos that aren't even just of you, that are kind of like a surprise as you go through it.
They're professional pictures around Disney.
Pictures of, what are those called again?
Topiaries.
Topiaries.
Of Lady and the Tramp. Yeah.
I think that was beautiful.
Yeah.
You got pictures just from rides, just from Dinosaur. You got a guy eating another guy.
Nom, nom, nom. Yeah.
And then, of course, this is one of my favorite pictures because I love the Rose and Crown.
This is the Rose and Crown pub at the UK Pavilion at Epcot World Showcase.
So all these pictures...
I mean, there's a lot of pictures.
They take as many of you as you want.
This little thing, yeah.
It comes on the disc. So that we have tons of pictures to play with, and sometimes you forget about a picture. It's fun to every once in a while we get together and go through the picture and go, oh my gosh, look how sweaty I was that day. Or, oh my gosh, there's actually a picture of me without a beer in my hand. It did happen.
Oh, wow, yeah. So, I mean, it's, I think it's worth it. I mean, because you have, and I will agree that there probably are times that you get photographers. I know we've experienced a little bit there was a couple times where they were like, none too thrilled. It's like, I don't know, maybe they needed to get a new job.
Maybe it was time for the break to get out of heat. I don't know.
I don't know. But for the most part, they're really friendly, really nice. Sometimes they may approach you, usually not. Usually, especially when you're going down Main Street, you have plenty of people that are wanting their attention. So usually you'll go and you'll kind of maybe say, excuse me, can you get a picture? And they'll take a picture and they do the magic band once you're done. But they'll take several pictures of you, and they might, without you even knowing, they're like zooming in so they get a closer shot with, how the photographers do.
They seem to take quite a few pictures, and then they have that, what would you say it's called, like a magic shot?
A magic shot, yeah.
Where, like, if you're outside of Haunted Mansion, they'll tell you to look scared. So then when you see the picture later on, there's like ghosts in front of you.
Yeah.
Or you're looking at something in the ground, or on the ground, whatever, and they not Photoshop, whatever you want to call it.
They put magic shot.
Mm-hmm. And you got Timon and Pumbaa wrestling on the ground, or Stitch coming out of the ground. We've seen so many.
Right.
I mean, we had it done in 2011, and I think again in 2015, and I want to say there's a whole different new magic photos in there that we hadn't seen.
Yeah, I don't remember about 2011, but I do know in 2011 that we didn't purchase anything in advance, so definitely we paid a hefty price for it. But ultimately, I mean, there were so many pictures, and if I was to... They got you, because if you wanted to just buy, you wanted to get all even if you don't want to get all the pictures they took of you, but you wanted to get 50 of them, and they take hundreds, if not 1,000, depends on how long your trip is. You can add up lots of pictures. But if I wanted just to purchase individual pictures, it was going to cost me so much more money, or get the extra CD and get the rights and all that, and so they send you the CD. So it has, this one has the gallery disc. So this one has when I put it in there, there's different, I don't know what you call it because I'm not really that great and not tech savvy, but they had a space where they had resorts, and they had parks, and they had, I mean, just I want to say hundreds, if not thousands, of pictures that you can, like we've, what am I trying to say? We've developed, we've had made, just because they're pretty. I mean, so they're professionally done, they're beautiful. I don't know. And then you get your CD that has all of your pictures. So again, they're yours.
I think it's worth it because you don't want to second guess yourself. You don't want to get there and be like, oh man, you know, they took this great picture of us outside this ride, but I didn't give it on my camera, give it on my phone to take the picture. Which I mean, you can still do.
You can, yeah.
It's just, I think it's just easier not to worry about it because sometimes you go on the water rides. I don't want to get my phone wet or my camera wet. Not everything I have is waterproof, so it's just nice that they have their stuff ready to go. They can take the pictures for you. Mm-hmm. And since we plan ahead, we get the memory maker. Mm-hmm. We're not like, oh man, what was that one? You know, I really wish we would have got that picture done or something like that. All we got to do is go back to the memory maker. Everything's on there.
Yeah.
We haven't had an issue where something's missing on there.
No.
Unless we didn't scan our Magic Band
right.
to it because we didn't want it.
Faithfully like tapping my Magic Band and stuff. And I want to just say again on there is a disclaimer. I mean, you don't have full license of the pictures of the, you know, these beautiful pictures. I mean, you can't like sell them and stuff, you know, but I've printed off a bunch and I'll probably print off a bunch more, but I wanted to make a photo album with just all these
one at Everest.
Really professional, pretty pictures that I don't have the time to take and I don't have the knowledge, I don't have the equipment to take something that nice. And usually those pictures also, there's like no one around and the parks are empty and you get these gorgeous shots that you're not normally going to get ever.
Anyways, we are pro Photopass, pro Memory Maker.
Yeah,
we recommend doing it.
Because there are spots where there's a bunch of characters that were just the character palooza, as we've heard it called sometimes, at Epcot. We've seen him on other vlogs at Hollywood Studios.
And now for those that we've been to, though, they haven't had a Photopass.
No, they don't have a Photopass. But use your own. But usually the characters come out with cast members that are not in character. You know, they're just cast members in their uniform, and they will take pictures for you.
Using your phone or your camera.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So, anyways,
but it's all worth it. I say do it, but I'd like people to like this video.
Yes.
Subscribe to our YouTube page and comment. And when you comment, tell us some of your favorite pictures.
Right.
That you've had done or stuff you'd like to see if you went there.
Right.
Maybe something we haven't done. I mean, we don't have time to go over every single photo op we've been through.
We have lots of pictures here.
So many, but I'm sure there's still stuff we've missed because I mean it's 4 parks. I mean every time you go there you see something new.
I don't know, they might even have photographers at Disney Springs. I don't know. I can't remember. Yeah.
Like, subscribe, comment.
Yes.
Tell us about your favorite photo ops, your favorite magic shot, what they did besides just putting Tinkerbell up over your head, sprinkling fairy dust, whatever she's doing to us.
Pixie
like,
dust.
subscribe, comment. Let us know.
Yes.
Get her done.
Yes. Oh, look at Copper. You joined us today, huh, buddy?
You did.
He's so sweet.
And then join us next time for more Tall Tales
and short stories.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye.